Good morning, YouTube. Mic check. I know it's hot because it just wasn't hot a second ago. Alright, and I gotta stop saying good morning because I never get this thing out in the morning. But today is Wednesday, May 15th, the best day of the week, New Comic Book Day. I'm JB and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay, home of the YouTube Comic Community Channel Guide. This is the show where I'm going to share some of my top picks from the sea of comic content that was released yesterday. Then I'm going to run down the lineup of content creators that are either releasing, premiering, or going live. Since today is New Comic Book Day, how about you leave me a comment below on what you're looking forward to reading today? And then I'll give you the results in tomorrow morning's show. Last week, the most anticipated read was Star Wars Age of Rebellion Boba Fett #1. Alright, so let's get started with a quick recap of yesterday's highlights. There are links to these channels in the description below. These channels have been discovered. Okay, first up on the recap, over at the Gino B. Nino channel, we get a terrific video titled Comic Hacks, Episode 2, Keep Comics from Rolling Over and Bending, Spine, etc. A pretty simple to implement hack that solves the problem you may have of comic books that aren't, comic boxes that aren't full yet. Let's take a peek.
YouTube, what is going on? It is Gino Benino here, and I want to thank you for tuning in to one of my videos. Today we're going to do our second in our series called Comic Hacks. Right here we've got our small short box of comics, and we've got that inevitable problem, which is you've got less comics than you have box. So you've got a situation where they tend to lean on one another. What happens is it creates this sharp edge right here that if a bunch of books are getting pushed against it, can create a little bit of a crease in the back of a book. Here that works too, or shipping peanuts, anything like that would be fine. The problem is if your comics change often, then you've got to cut different size stuff. What I find works, and it's very easily adjustable.
That's good stuff right there. To see this video and more great content from Gino B. Nino channel, click the link right here. Okay, next up on the recap comes from Regie over at Regie Simmons IFBB Pro channel. He released a video titled Hunting Comics in Oakland, DubNation, Comic Books, Regie Collects. Reggie's rolling in my areas that I'm really familiar with in the Bay Area. Let's take a look.
So I am on the hunt again. If you are on the hunt, from time to time you will put yourself in situations that potentially aren't the best. But yeah, we're here in Oakland. We're actually going to hit a legitimate comic shop.
Man, I dig this hunting series. To see this video and more great content from Regie over at Regie Simmons IFBB Pro channel, click the link right here. Okay, the final item on the recap comes from Comic Tom 101 channel. He released a video titled, We're Giving Away an Avengers 1. Wait, what? Yeah, you heard me right. Let's take a peek.
Hey comic fam, I want to let you know about a giveaway that I am doing. I teamed up with Eris over at Variant Comics, the grandfather of comic book YouTube channels, to do a really cool giveaway. Take a look. I hope everybody enters. This is a giveaway for all of the comic book community to be a part of. Good luck.
Because we partnered once again with our good friend Comic Tom and his mystery mail call to bring you guys the biggest and most exciting giveaway we've ever done. Hands down, no contest. Starting with the third prize winner, you will receive the original and complete first print issue of Captain America 100 from April of 1968. Our second prize winner will become the proud new owner of this original complete first print issue of Iron Man issue 1 from May of 1968. Our first prize winner will truly be taking home one of the most coveted Grail issues from comic book history. As the grand prize for this Marvel Month giveaway is the original and complete first print issue of Avengers issue 1 from July of 1963.
Wow, right? Dude, just wow! To see the rest of this video and more great content from Comic Tom 101, click the link right here. Okay, now let's get to today's lineup and find out what's on today with Discovery Bay. All of these times are listed in both Pacific Standard Time and Eastern Standard Time, and there are channel links with timestamps in the description below. Today there are 17 shows in the lineup, and 8 of them are going live! So, first up at 12 a.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern.
Whosoever watches this channel, if he or she be worthy, shall acquire the knowledge from High Road Comics.
Arrow over at High Road Comics channel is releasing a video titled Random Haul Pickups with High Road Comics. At 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, over at the Boy Who Had 7 Talks Comic Books channel, Matt released a terrific video titled First CGC Submission Unboxing 17 Books. Now, dude, I admit, I watched it and it was great, and I just can't get enough of blind unboxings from Graded Comics. Alright, at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, over at the From Heroes to Icons channel, we should be getting a premiere video titled Must Have Comics for 5/22. At 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern.
Hi folks, Alan at Townsend Comics with another unboxing of comics from the CGC Grading Company, because I gotta sell my comic book collection. All 10,000.
Over at Townsend Comics channel, Alan is premiering the latest video in his CGC unboxing series. This one is titled CGC Unboxing, It's a Theme, Venom, Spider-Man Trifecta. Now, I really like the production quality he's got going on over there. He's got a 3-camera setup that's pretty cool. Give him a like and subscribe. Tell him JB sent you. Alright, also at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, Go Joe Son. Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday. So head over to Jeff Comics 813 channel and learn some Cantonese while watching the next episode of Cantonese Comic Wednesday, aka CCW. This is the series where Jeff shares some of his comic haul and teaches us some Cantonese. Don't miss it. Okay, at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, head over to the Comics with Bueller channel for a video titled New Comic Books Releasing May 22nd, 2019, Marvel and DC Comics Coming Out Weekly Picks. Now, this is always a terrifically edited and well-paced look at next week's books, and if you're not familiar with Bueller, check him out at the link right here. Okay, at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, over at the Luther Manning channel, we get a live stream titled Luther and Reaper Live, 5/15/2019 Q&A with the chat. Tonight, they're going to answer questions from the chat, so ask away. At 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, the Comics Altruism channel is premiering a video titled Dual Live Unboxings of Take the Time Collectibles and High Road Comics prizes. Now, everything they show off in this live unboxing will be up for eBid store shortly, and 100% of the sales will go to the charity of the month. Thanks to Take the Time to Collectibles and High Road Comics for that one. Okay, also at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Dave over at Mr. Miracle Comics channel is releasing the next installment in his terrific series titled 5 More Undervalued Comics for May 15th, 2019. At 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, or maybe earlier, make sure you got your notification bell on. Head over to Comic Tom 101 for another live edition of Bags and Boards. Tom and Fire Guy Ryan talk comic books and pop culture news. Stop by the chat, hit the like button, and say hello. Also at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, over at 90 MF Comics, we should be getting a live stream titled 90 Miles from Comics Live, 5/15/19. Chad, the freshly married man, congrats again, yo bro! And the boys sit around and share their new comic book day hauls and talk shop. Also at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, over at the THORO Q Burrow channel, THORO is going live with a stream titled Keep It THORO Live Auction. Join THORO and his squad of Need Mo Comics, Barbarian Kung Fu, and the Art Chemist. Come and get some steals and deals you won't want to miss, or my guy Thanos right here may have to snap his fingers. Alright, at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, Brian and Jack over at Simple Man's Comics are premiering the very first installment in a new series titled Comic Book Hot and Cold List for May 15th, 2019. This is a video where they're going to discuss what's currently hot and cold in the realm of comic books for the week of May 15th, 2019. They seek out hot and cold picks from authors, contributors, and comicbookinvest.com. They compile all this into one list, and they're sharing it tonight. All right, at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Over at the Batman Statue Collector channel, I think we're getting a live stream titled Rogues Gallery Live, Episode 14, China War Trade Discussion, with special guests and pictures. So this week on Rogues Gallery Live, they're going to discuss the 25% tariff hike in the trade war with China. Chad Colbank from Tweeterhead joins us to discuss how this is going to impact the collecting world. Also at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, over at the Lords of the Longbox channel. The Lords crew is back at full strength, and they're giving us a live stream titled Episode 125, Stan Lee's ex-manager was arrested, April's comic sales numbers, and rumors of new Marvel shows. By the way, did you hear Hickman's rebooting the X-Men again? Seriously, bro? I'm sure they're going to be talking about that tonight. Join in on the discussion of these topics and more, and leave a thumbs up. Okay, at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, we get yet another live show. This one is titled Comic Core Unlimited, over at the Comic Core YouTube channel. Join JD, Israel of Comics Spectre, Jason of Comics Misexplained, and John of John's Comics with Kids in the next edition of this live show. Tonight, they chat about what you should be reading, what's happening at upcoming cons, what books are getting hot, and what channels to be watching. It should be fun. Stop by the chat and leave a thumbs up. Alright, the last item on the lineup in the last live show that I know about starts at 8:15 Pacific and 11:15 p.m. Eastern. It's Wednesday, you know what that means. It's New Comic Book Day Club. Head over to the... No, wait a minute. We got a program alert. It looks like we're heading over to John's Comics with Kids channel for a live stream titled The OLD MAN Sagas. Join John with Kenny of Comic Head 84, Chad of 90MF Comics, and Jason of Comics Misexplained as they roundtable chat and break down this great set of stories. Well, that's it for today's show. Thanks for taking the time to watch me and our channel today. Please visit me on Facebook and Instagram, where I'll post this schedule with any ads and or changes this afternoon. We've also got a Patreon page if you're interested in supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. If you know of anyone who might be interested in this information or may want to be included in the show, please share this with them. Also, please leave me a comment on how I can improve the show, or if there's a channel out there I should be watching. Now, if you're not already a subscriber, think about subscribing so you don't miss any of this great new content. Who knows? You may find your new favorite channel today. And as always, don't forget, we had a good time.